you're here for the Felixstowe Twins Club, so
Yes.
why don't you tell us a bit about that?
Felixstowe Twins Club's been running for 22 years now. We meet weekly on the site of Felixstowe Academy on Maidstone Road, and we're a play group for mums and we're carers and people, families with multiple births, so twins, triplets or more, and their siblings to come along and play.
So is it based only in Felixstowe?
Our meetings are in Felixstowe. We've got members who come from Ipswich and all over, but yes, it's based in Felixstowe.
How do you get the word out then to other people that aren't from Felixstowe?
We've got a website which is www.felixstowetwinsclub.co.uk, and we do various fundraising activities, and we've got a Facebook page, so we're mostly internet based and word of mouth. And also there's evenings up at the hospital. When you find out you're expecting twins, you have an antenatal meeting at the hospital and they tell you about the twins clubs as well, various twins clubs in the area.
So you're saying about events that you've done. What kind of events?
We organise children's Christmas parties, summer fun days, quiz nights, summer barbecue, mum's night out after Christmas, car boot sale, different fundraising things. We took part in the Felixstowe Fun Run this year to raise some money for the club. So yeah, lots of activities.
And have they been successful?
Yes, great fun. The children love them, the parents love them.
Have you got any lined up for sort of recent sort of thing, soon?
We've got a quiz night coming up in October, and we have the children's Christmas party in December, and the mum's Christmas night out is actually in January when we've all recovered from Christmas.
And where are they?
The quiz night's going to be held in Ipswich, but the details will be on our website near the time.
And how did you come about? You said you started about 22 years ago?
Yeah, it was a group of mums got together really and started having coffees around at each other's houses, and as it evolved over the years and they got more members, then we were offered some space in premises for disabled children, because twins were considered almost disability back in the day, and then we currently work out of Felixstowe Opportunity Group's premises. And they have fantastic facilities there. We've got a sensory room, soft play area, outdoor playground, toys, books, games. We do crafts activities in the winter. We've got fantastic facilities for the children to play in and the mums to have a relax and a chat.
And what are the ages for your members? Are they just any ages?
Yeah, most mums come to us either when they find out they're expecting twins or they've just had twins. And then you sort of come regularly until your twins go to school usually. But a lot of the mums are still in touch now and they go on camping trips annually, and lots of friendships have been made that have lasted years and years and years.
And you were saying about some facts about twins.
Yeah, I think at 16.5 pregnancies out of 1,000 now are twin or multiple births. So that's more than 1 in 100. So it's on the rise as well. There's identical twins and there's non-identicals, and the non-identical twins are increasing because of fertility treatment and sort of ages of mothers getting older, and so there are more multiple births now, and so we're finding that we're busier than ever.
But it also must be quite good that obviously having more members.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really good group. We can sit around and talk about issues that affect twin mums. How do you potty train 2 children at once? How do you get 2 children to sleep in the same room? These are all things that our members have been through, and we can talk to each other and share our knowledge, and give each other a hug when we're having a bad day, and help each other with each other's children. If one baby needs feeding, then someone will pick a baby up and help. It's a very friendly, welcoming group of people who understand the sort of how hard and challenging it can be having twins, but also how much fun it can be.
So how many of you are in charge of it?
There's 2 or 3 people who sort of run the group regularly, and then we've got about 15 families who are regular members. As I say, lots of people are still involved in the group and come to events, but their children have now gone to school, so they can't come every week, but they still come along to fundraisers and different social activities.
And in those families, are they all from Felixstowe, or are they from...
A broad mix really. Initially there was only a twins group in Woodbridge and Felixstowe, so a lot of our older members come from Ipswich rather than Felixstowe, although we do have some Felixstowe members. But now there are more twins groups. There's one in Capel and one in Ipswich itself, so we're trying to get some more Felixstowe based members because we are the Felixstowe Twins Club.
It'd make more sense.
Yes.
It's in the title. So.
Absolutely, that's the name on the tin.
Yeah, and I've seen quite a few, like, as you were saying about how they're more increased now, like quite a lot of the time you see twins like wandering about. I find it really confusing myself.
Well, they don't always look the same.
Yeah.
They're not all identical.
Yeah. Like what's more common, identical?
No, non-identical. Fraternal twins, which is where there's just 2 eggs have fertilised at the same time rather than 1 egg splitting into 2, which is an identical twin. So the fraternal ones are the ones where fertility treatment might be an issue, and it's much more common than identical twins.
Yeah. What exactly causes like twins then?
Identical twins is when 1 egg is fertilised and within the first 14 days it splits, it divides, and so forms 2 children out of 1 egg. And then fraternal twins, which is non-identical ones, it's 2 eggs that have been fertilised at the same time, so they're just 2 different people.
Yeah.
Whereas identicals is 1 egg that's split into 2, so that's why they look the same, because it was 1 divided by 2.
Yeah. Is it completely random, or is it like, are there specific causes that can cause them?
Identical twins is generally completely random, I believe. I have twins, they're identical, and there's no history of it in my family whatsoever, so it was quite a shock when we found out of the scan. But I think people who have fertility treatment obviously know sometimes that they're having more than 1 embryo put back in, so they mightn't be quite as surprised, but it tends to be one of those things as well. It's a mixture of different reasons as to why people have twins.
Yeah. I imagine it comes as quite a surprise.
Yes.
Yeah. So I remember reading about this thing, this woman had identical triplets, and I imagine like 3 similar looking people running about. Would probably get quite confusing.
Well, there are 3 sets of sextuplets in the UK. The last ones were born in 1993, so that's where 6 children potentially are. They're not usually identical at that number, but yeah, there's still 6 children at once, which is going to be quite hard fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be quite scary. Like
yes,
6,
quite daunting.
6 identical people running around.
You'll never have enough hands, ever.
Yeah, and where are your events? Are they just around here, or are they all over?
They're usually local to sort of Ipswich, Felixstowe area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tend to do most things locally so that all our members can come.
Yeah, and how often do you do them?
Well, we meet weekly on a Thursday at the Felixstowe Opportunity Group, which is in the Felixstowe Academy grounds. Every Thursday 10 till 12 we have a sort of mums and children's group. That's £2.50 for a session per family, so if you've got lots of children it's quite cheap to come along. You're welcome to bring siblings, and the great thing is it runs during the summer holidays and the school holidays as well, whereas lots of play groups shut down over the holidays, and so you're at a loose end what to do. Twins Club goes come rain come shine, we're always open, so it's really good to have somewhere that you can go to in the holidays.
Have you always been doing events like the whole time, or is it just a recent thing?
No, I think we've always done little bits and bobs to try and keep funds in the pot for nights out and activities, buying craft materials and things. So we've always done a bit of fundraising, and obviously the weekly fee goes towards the premises, the rental of the premises.
Yeah. Okay. And what did you say your website was for anyone?
www.felixstowetwinsclub.co.uk.
Okay. And I think we'll end it there. So thank you.
Thank you very much.